I said it last night and I'll say it now. You just never know what we're going to talk about before we go on the air with this stuff. Tonight it was grass talk. We were having very exciting conversations about sod and just realizing that, quite frankly, there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things that I just don't know nearly enough about and I find absolutely fascinating. Hello and welcome to the Thursday Night Throwdown, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. It's a pleasure to be with you. I'm very excited and I'm going to tell you why. Because we have gotten back together, perhaps, I don't know if we're going to do it. I don't know. Perhaps to finish a third, not a first, not a second, but a third chain of command campaign. And I'm going to embarrass myself and ask this. You've been in all three, haven't you, CT? Enough about that.
I have, yes.
This is your third. You're coming. Wow. This is Mike. Mike. You are Fred. You are first. Good to see you, man. Tweet is going out. That's how fast this is all happening tonight. So we do that. Is that good? Is that gonna work? I think that'll work. Tweet. I tweet. We're all set. And we've gone through 3 entire pint-sized campaigns, brought to you by Chain of Command, 2 Fat Lardies, and this is the last battle in the Operation Martlet campaign, pint-sized campaign. And, we brought back our same combatants, CT, as you already heard from, and representing the Wehrmacht, we have OJ's dad, Mike. Good evening.
Good evening.
And we know what happened last time. We've gotten 2 really great fights in a row. First was the punch from Vunsha, where the Panthers squared off against those cursed AVREs. And then last time we had Earning and their Spurs, a big open field battle. But it's been a lot of, let's not lie, there's been a lot of defeats for the Wehrmacht. They're in desperate straits. We'll see how they pull out. Let's talk about what has happened to these doughty German defenders. They're down a bit. That can't be denied. We have Oberscharführer Gerhardt. His men are a little frosty with him right now. He's at a -5. That's not good. That's not good. And his CO doesn't think much more of him, which also isn't good. But he's still thoughtful, and we respect him. He's brought with him the tank, the Panzerkampfwagen 4 that he saved the last time. He also brought in a few of these poor men. We have depleted sections of machine guns, but we still have surprises, and there they are. That's what we've got. And over here we have CT. Now let's be honest, he's had a better time of it. He's had some casualties. Look at those guys. Those guys are waiting a battle because they got punched up a little bit. But frankly, Dave, we have Lieutenant Pumphouse. He's feeling pretty good. His men, they're as he said when we were rolling for this, they're hard to please, but they're a +2. They haven't, through all the good things he's done, through all the light casualties, they've still only given him a +2. But his commanding officer, that guy thinks he's a rock star. He is sociable, which means he gets a nice little bonus to his force morale roll, while unfortunately Mike is going to get a demerit. So he's a kid. I can't believe he's only 22 years old. 22. Because if my memory is right, the platoon commander he's up against
is 45.
Yeah, he's over twice his age. So no doubt about it.
Be more respectful of your elders, dang it.
And this is what CT has brought to the party. There it is.
Hey, I can't see it. What do you bring?
Stuff. And some things.
Remember, we were just talking about being respectful to your elders.
Oh, right. Good point. Let's see.
Oh, wait a minute. You're older than me. Never mind.
That's also true. Not wrong about that. Achilles, good evening, man. Beat Cafe, good to see you. But anyway, we're going to dive right in, and the battle is the last ditch at Rauray. That's the village you see in front of you. The 49th Division is attempting to fight to its main objective against remarkably resilient defenders. Yeah, we have all the rules. We have their platoon strengths. And now we go into what we have here. It tells us that this is an attack on an objective. And what is our objective? Well, the objective is this building right here. You know, that's going to have to be had, I'm afraid, if we're going to claim that the British will have successfully taken Rauray. We already have that. The attacker, CT, he's going to deploy 3 or 4 of his markers on his friendly edge, patrol edge 3 or 4, all within 24 inches of one other marker. The defender is going to deploy 4. The attacker is going to roll 1d6, and he's going to get a certain number of extra moves. The attacker will place 3 jops. The defender will also place 3 jops, but he may add 1/4 jop right around that objective. To win the game, CT will have to capture the objective and hold it until he breaks OJ's morale. Anything else, OJ wins. First question, CT, how many patrol markers you want, 3 or 4?
Let's go 3.
It's not going to surprise you, I don't think, when I tell you that, it's anywhere along that line, that base edge. And OJ, it's anywhere in here. You know where that line is. And you get 3 as well.
Need you to copy, make it 2 more for me. Thank you.
So, but according to the decorum, the attacker, you're first. Let's set up them 3 patrol markers on the friendly edge, all within 24 inches of one other friendly patrol marker.
I think I'm good.
OJ, you got to play them. You got to position those things on the objective. I'll accept around the objective, and they're all yours are in a pile.
Oh. So I start off in one cluster.
They stop in a pretty much in a pile.
Okay. All right, I think I'm set.
All right, CT, why don't you give me a die roll? 1d6, tell me what you roll.
I have rolled a 6.
That's a good number. You get 4 free moves, which means you'll get 5 because you're the attacker. So why don't you show me 4 moves of those saucy patrolmen? For those who don't know, and if you see this video and this is the first one you've ever seen, you're going to notice that everybody is moving what looks like double, and there's a reason for that. These are plastic soldier-sized soldiers. We here at the Armchair Dragoons, Saturday Night Fights, Wednesday Night Warfare, Thursday Night Throwdown, believe that because we're playing in a virtual space, we don't have to worry about no stinking 4x6 tables. We want big tables. This table is 12x8. And these are Green Army men.
All right, that was 5. Over to OJ.
All right. Dang it.
No, I think you just get one at a time, OJ.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Thank you.
Just curious the man would come through the cornfield. Hey, Haz.
DUCT.
Can you give me 24 off those guys? Nope, not making it.
Might make it there though. Not quite. Okay.
Right to the your side of the hedge.
All right, we'll go there. No locking.
All right.
All right.
All of a sudden, Achilles in a good mood. He was calling people scum last night. I'm saying, I was here. I heard him say it.
All right, locked that one and that one.
Oh, mercy.
For you, sir.
All right, back to you.
So I'm assuming it's this one that's locked?
Yes.
Those two right here.
Oh, both of those are locked. Okay. So the only one that OJ's got that's loose is this one?
Yes. That's too far out. Just realized it when I dropped it.
That'll do.
Actually, I think this one here is a little too far out too. Maybe I didn't realize I measured it in center to center, or edge to edge.
Should be center to center.
All right. He's on.
Okay.
Can you give me 24?
Yep.
Nope, never mind. I gotta measure. Keep mine within 24. Hold on here.
I was going to say, that's really the more pertinent measure, is it not?
All right.
That's locked, right?
Yep, those lock.
All right.
And was this one locked up here? This was still out over. Mike, that one still isn't locked up there.
Right. Now he's locked.
All right. So this German and this German are locked. Oh, wait, is it all three?
No.
No, this one's still unlocked.
He's loose. Okay. So, oh, there's that third Brit. I was going to ask.
All right, wherever this one locks.
Good, Jim.
I mean, here, let me get a 24.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And this one's done.
Yeah, I'm all locked.
Yeah, he's all locked. So.
Yeah, I don't need it. Do I
C-
need to move him within? Yeah,
No.
I don't need to move him.
No. I mean, once CT locks, we're done.
Yep.
So CT, which one? Mike, can you give me the?
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm sorry. This one.
Mm-hmm. make it there? Yep. I'm going to put that on the road. Yep. Mike, which one you want?
You said I get one extra job I get to lay
You're
down?
going to get a job right in here. You're going to get that job in that building.
In there. In there. Okay.
Matter
Yeah.
of fact, just for grins.
Let's take this one here, actually, to start
I'm
with.
going to just throw one in there for you.
Okay. Yeah, leave it hang out just a little bit so we can make sure we...
Remember where
Some
it
of
is.
us-
Yeah.
Some of us have short-term memory issues.
All right,
Why is
you're
it British?
adjudicating that one, which means whoa. Okay. That's interesting.
Something like this, can't we?
That'd be fine. It's all kinds of cover.
Yep.
All right. Gotta get it right up there, though. Okay.
All right.
CT? One in the middle here? Yep. Who's closer? Let's find that out.
This one, I think, is just
24-2, 25-2.
should be 24.
24. That's super. Wow, let's get it exact. That's one of the craziest tight ones I've ever seen. This one is precisely 24-3. This one is 26. And this one is 24. Okay, so it's the outside ones. Nice big arc for you, CT.
Is the field cover?
Yep. As long as you're standing still. If you move that phase, the previous phase, you can get shot at without cover. All right. Mike, next. That one there?
Yes.
A lot of nice
Yeah, I
choices.
think it's these.
Yeah,
I think it's these two that
gotta
are
be
the
those
two closest.
Some good choices there. That it?
Okay. Yep.
Another good spot. CT. That'd be this one, I would think. Yeah, CT are a little. Well, no, I mean you got. Whoa. It's gonna. The angle's bigger than that. Yeah. So, yeah, you got the one that's close, but the other two are back a bit. CT or OJ, your last one placed this way.
One.
That guy there, yeah. Pretty much all the same choices that one. Is that 12 inches?
All right.
Is it check 12 inches on that?
Yep. Yep.
Perfect. Nice. Yeah, a little. Take a little. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about the 12 inches when I dropped it, so.
Get rid of all that. And get rid of all this. Get them all? Did I get them all? There we go. Any other patrol markers? Everybody's locked in, I think? Good. Aha, I win. There we go. All right. We do our force morales. So, as we said, unfortunately, CT, you get a nice +1 on your force morale roll. OJ, a -1. So, 1d6, please. Force morales. 4. 4 to a 5. Wow, very nice, Mike. You're a 10. CT, you're a 9.
Woohoo!
You're a 10. CT, you're a 9. That's a good time to roll that. And because one of the rare times OJ's force morale is higher, you're first, my friend.
All right. All right, it's only been 3 weeks. It's 5 dice, right?
5 dice.
One, two, three, and 2 4s. I'm just double checking what these all are. All right, and I'm sorry, refresh my memory. What's the Panther?
It's a 3.
I'm sorry, the
It's
Panther.
a Panther Kampfwagen 4 is on a 3. It counts as a team.
All right,
sorry,
that's what I was thinking.
as a squad.
Squad, yeah. All right, we're gonna bring him on.
Look at that, right on the road, 12 inches. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I knew.
I learned my lesson. Get him on fast before
But
CT
just remember, here's the key piece though. Even though you're on Overwatch, if he puts an AVRE or any other type of tank on that road, he shoots first before you get to.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you're out there in the open. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Okay. Just don't want there to be any misunderstanding. CT or sorry, Mike. That was your 3. What else you got?
2 4s, a 1 and a 2. And I can combine the 1 and the 2 to bring on a whole nother squad, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Why don't we bring Hund on? It's going to drop him straight into the objective.
All right. You want to put him upstairs, or where do you want to put him?
Actually,
you got 3 floors, or you got 3. You can't see out of the 3rd floor, so first or second.
we can bring this. We can bring our treat on with him.
Not in the building, but yeah.
No, but we could put it like here on just the outside, right?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Do that.
All right. A present for you, CT.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna like this.
Right about there. You want me
Yeah.
to? You can put it anywhere you want.
Yeah. No, that's.
Is that good?
Yeah.
All right.
For some reason, I feel like he doesn't want me to take the building.
He is saying that building is not for you.
There's beer in that building. We know how you British are with your beer.
There is beer in that building. You can't have it. All right. So that was
with gold in it.
That was your 3. Yeah. Hey man, nobody said anything about no tigers. So that is a 3 and a 2 and a 1. You got anything else? Or are you all set?
I am all set.
CT? Chain of command die for you.
And it's 8 inches of vision through the trees, right?
Yep.
Well, I'll bring in one of my not surprises.
All right. Uh-oh. Mike, are you surprised?
No. I'm surprised he had to think about it that much. It took him that long to bring him on.
Fair enough.
And he would like to make his call.
Oh, phone call's made.
All right, and back to Mike.
All right. Hey,
Ooh, a couple chain of command dies. Look at that.
Oh, just 1.
So I saw 2 5s, no?
Oh, 2 5s. That's right. The 6 is throwaway.
Right.
Duh. All right.
1 and a 2.
All right. We're going to combine them together
Mm-hmm.
and bring Mr. Stein on.
All right.
Give me just a second here. 12 inches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just short of the house. That's all right. I know he can't see the forward observer from here. Is that correct?
Correct. You could see him through this hedge, but you got this hedge blocking.
All right. That's all I got.
CT.
All right, we're going to bring on Sergeant Fox with the 4.
You know, Fox is not going to like Pump House when this is all done. I'm going to say this.
Well, Sergeant Fox does what Pump House tells him to do, and he,
I understand.
stiff upper lip and all that. All right, then he's going to yell at the FO to drop a spotting round.
You wish a spotting round. Let me get that. I was chasing that chart at full speed, and I realized, along with that smoke chart, I really ought to have that out on the table at all times. I don't know why I don't. There it is. La 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 la. La 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 la. The other thing I really must need do is grab a. I'm gonna save one of these things. Constantly forgetting. A little displeased with myself, tell you the whole truth. Show me where you would like it. You would wish it to be there, eh? 2d6. One d6. What did you roll?
5.
Ian Jackson says, sorry, but nobody's answering on the artillery hotline. You can call back tomorrow between the hours of 0500 and 1900.
And another 1d6, please.
Oh, 1.
This is Deviant Fire.
Interesting.
Everyone's a funny man. Huh, Jackson? For HE rounds, press 1. For white phosphorus, press 2.
All right, I guess there's no use in not bringing them out.
All right. Who might that be? Oh, dear.
Oh, look, he's got a Churchill.
Mike, you want to check and see if you're surprised?
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't sound... I don't think that's sincere, to be honest.
And then I would like to shoot
Nope,
down.
I'm not.
Okay, you wish to do what now?
I'm gonna roll a nice big bowling ball down that road.
You shooting at them
I gotta
fellers?
shoot at the tank. For however much I want to shoot at the infantry, I gotta shoot at the tank.
Them boys are gonna wonder what in the funny heck is doing with their lives. Just checking that. All right, you know how we do this. Why, it's right there. We know that it's a 5. We know that the fire removed 6. It's a 6. 6 or better.
That's on 2d6, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh.
on the screws. This is going to be armor piercing for 10. You are facing its front. 10 dice, 5 or 6.
She
5
5.
hits.
5.
5 hits. Armor on the 4 is 6. 5 hits, a 6. Covered 2.
3 hits.
3 hits. I do believe. 1d6, Mike. Dead tank.
3.
Killed it. That is a bad thing, obviously. AFV, 1d6.
One.
1 off your force morale takes you to 9.
I'm all done. Back to Mike.
Another chain of command.
Good. Gonna get this infantry squad into the building.
Well, they're moving now, so you got to get through a door, which means if they're walking, it's 2d6. You drop the low.
Five.
10 inches. So you got plenty of time.
Yeah. Good.
Make it all the way across the whole building.
Yep.
Remember, set yourself up at whatever windows you want.
Yeah. And to get upstairs, I can't make it this turn.
No, correct.
Right?
You got to do it next time.
Yep. So they're at this window here.
All right. Now they can see that FO from there.
Take a shot if I can.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
8 dice. That's not... Did I do the wrong thing? How is he...
Oh no, you can't shoot after you do the normal move.
Oh, that's right. He moved. I
Yep.
can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, you did.
You have to do a 1d6
Yeah, you have to do a
move.
walk move. I don't know why I thought he spawned there. No, you're quite right. You can't shoot, Mike. Sorry.
Okay.
I apologize.
No problem. No problem. All right. What else did I have then? 2 3s. All right. We're gonna bring my other squad on. My last squad on. Right in this building to begin with, over here. This one here, Jim.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just. The chat blew up all of a sudden. What's it you're doing, Mike? Sorry.
This building here.
Got it.
Right.
Oh. Pow. There you are.
So one can go on the second floor, right, and the other one can.
Oh,
stay
yeah.
down below.
That'd be in range.
Yeah,
Whichever one you're
so-
putting on the second floor, let's put that dude outside.
Okay, he's gonna be on the second floor.
Second floor,
And
and
this one's-
as I recall, it's one dormer window, so we'll put him at the center.
Yep. Something like that.
Sure. Which window are these? That's the
Sure.
Scharfjord. Do you want him looking out a window or no?
No, probably not. I guess.
All right. So
The other one's in front of a window.
Yep, so the
already,
machine
so-
gun goes there.
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
All right, I think that's all I got.
All right, CT.
Back to Mr. CT.
Oh, end of turn. That ends your barrage.
That is most unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. That was expensive. Nobody was on Overwatch, but the next phase is yours.
My Churchill saw those gentlemen enter that building, didn't he?
Yeah, I should think so. Yeah.
Can he target said building?
Yeah, but he can't hit them.
Oh, he can't?
No, because they're not upstairs. He'd be shooting at an empty building. He'd be shooting at the upstairs. He can't shoot the downstairs from where he is.
Okay. And I'm assuming I cannot make this building collapse.
Sure you can. Yeah. You got to hit it with enough. It's not the best odds in the world, but it can be done. HE against buildings. I just drove past it. Jeez. You must roll 3 6s in a single phase.
Alrighty then. Let's give it a shot, because I got the next phase.
All right.
And if I drop smoke now, it's going to disappear. Anybody I bring on an Overwatch will disappear.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're firing HE. So it's 16 dice. It's the only thing that counts is 6s. Well, you did it. That building is now unstable. They must evacuate. Oh my god. Yeah. At the end of the turn, they will now roll 1d6 for each man inside the structure, losing 1 man for every 6 roll. So that building is about to fall down. How many 6s did you roll?
4.
Okay, so the building is actually now collapsing right now. Okay. So here's the deal, Mike. You've got 3 guys in there. Let's roll for Stein, and then Scharfjord.
1.
Gets out. Stein. Makes
3.
it out. Scharfjord.
1.
Okay. They're here. And that building is collapsed.
I know how you feel about us destroying your terrain, Jim, but I had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. Those guys just came running hell for leather out that door.
It's like one of those cartoons where you run in the door and you keep running right on back out.
Yes.
So does that count as blocking line of sight or any kind of cover, or is that an obstacle now?
It is now an obstacle. I would say that anybody that's directly behind it, you're blocking line of sight because it's just that much rubble.
Okay.
So if he goes around behind it, or actually, frankly, if he goes back into it, it gives him cover. You know, as it now has collapsed and fallen down.
Okay. All right. That's the end of the turn. I will take my next phase then.
Mm-hmm. Next phase is yours again.
Let's see. With the 3, Churchill is going to open up on those guys that came running out of the building.
With your HE?
Yes.
16 dice, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hits over here. 10 hits. So how many did you hit? 10?
10.
Yeah, so Mike, you got to roll 10, 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kills.
All right. I'm sorry, how many?
10.
They're dead.
Yep. Was that the entirety of the squad?
Yep.
Okay. So we got a couple of things going on here. Number 1 is the junior leader killed. 1d6.
5.
That's a 2 drop. Down to 7. And now we have a section wiped out. 1d6.
1.
1 down. Takes you to 6. Okay.
All right, and then I had 2 1s. The first one, the FO is going to try to make a phone call.
To see if you can persuade them to drop more stuff.
Yep.
1d6. Tell me what you roll, please.
2.
Not available for the rest of the turn.
Okay. And then the other one, going to bring on our mortar.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'd like to drop some smoke.
Yes. 1d6.
5.
Hits.
And then I guess I'll take the next phase.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to put Churchill on Overwatch.
Mm-hmm. Will no one rid me of this meddlesome tank?
And then with the 1, we'll try to drop more smoke.
Who's doing that?
The mortar again. With the 1.
That was not on this same roll?
No, he got a second phase.
Oh, got it right, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
hit it.
Remember, I'm not allowed to actually play.
Good point.
4.
You got line of sight, so it hits.
All right, and OJ.
Next round is yours, and a chain of command die.
All right.
Phase, I should say.
Then we'll just go straight to the next phase.
Mm-hmm.
The command die.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put my guys here in the entrenchment on Overwatch?
On a 3, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, please do. And back to CT. Actually, I'm sorry, real quick, while you're rolling CT, I can combine my 2-2s and bring on... There's probably no reason to bring on Gerhard, is there? There's no...
I mean, the reason to do it at this point, you've got everybody on now.
Right.
So you might as actually well. Because he can do
I'm just going to put him inside the building.
Yeah, he can do free stuff on 4s.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to impact anything that you're doing, CT, so...
Oh, it's fine, yeah.
Fine. Yeah,
So
sorry.
You got the chain of command die there.
Mm-hmm. We will bring on Adam's squad. All right, and we'll bring on McDonald's.
Oh, look at that. Final attack at Rauray is definitely coming in. If you flip him from an unstable thing, it won't fix it. You gotta let him.
Okay.
Yeah, that smoke is just a little too big, but it's the right size. It's Velker. Hi, Velker. Hello. Just, you're going to have to let him, you have to let him settle first. But if you try to get him too close to the smoke, it won't work.
All right, there they go. And they'll be on Overwatch for what it's worth. Which they're not right up on that hedge, so they can't see anything anyways.
Right.
All right, back to Mike.
A lot of nothing. If I want Sharpsman to run, is it 2d6?
It's 3, but then each team takes a point of shock.
Right.
So sharp. That's these boys here?
Yeah. So they won't run, but they will move.
All right. Bearing in mind, one is upstairs, so he won't get outside.
Okay. 2d6.
So let's deal with the guys that are downstairs. Yeah, 2d6 if they're not running.
Yeah, no, nobody's going to run.
Okay.
3.
So 6 inches.
Fine, because they're just going to go out the door here.
Mm-hmm. And upstairs comes downstairs. He just comes downstairs.
Okay. 6. So, okay. Back to CT.
Three chain of command points. 3.
All right, I'll combine the 2 1s for McDonald's guys here. They will move, attempting to get over that hedge.
Well, it's a tall hedge, so it's going to cost them the big one. But you go right ahead. 6 inches.
Nope. They're going to get right up on it.
Oh, they're fine.
Oh, the back guys, though.
Yeah, yeah. Some of them are going to get over, and some of them ain't. You know. Lead guy gets to about here. This guy gets up there. Yeah, he's stuck.
All right, and then the senior leader is going to yell at Adams for his boys to run as fast as they can. And he will take the shock, 1 shock. Oh, no, he can't.
Nope.
Yep.
Oh, that's a lot of inches. That, in fact, is 30 of them. Zoom.
Behind this pile of rubble. And then we will be done.
All right. Next phase is yours, man.
Can I turn this MG34 rotating to facing this way?
Sure. Yeah.
And can I get this other section out the door?
Well, no. Now you're not going to be able to, because I assumed you used a 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can do that with a team. You can actually move that team. Well, what do you got in there?
Oh, isn't this a team?
That's a team, yeah. Yeah, you can.
Okay, I rolled 3 1s, so
yeah,
you can get all 3 of them out the door.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and then next phase. Full command dice. Thank you. All right. Got 2 3s, so I can command these guys to run. It's 3 dice.
It's a lot. 32 inches.
Okay.
Now, either this guy or this guy has to take a point of shock.
Take it on this guy.
Yeah, the idea being that Sharp is taking it off the other guy.
Right. And I believe that's back to CT.
Yeah.
All right, we'll use my 3 for the Churchill to move flat out.
All right. $20 plus 6. 20 plus 6. So.
No, he's slow. He doesn't get any bonus.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't get the bonus. That's right. He's slow. He's slow.
And then the 2 for McDonald's again to try to get over.
So that's going to be a 2-incher. I don't think they're going to make. I'll give it. The guys in the front. Well, see, the problem is these guys get. Well, you're also moving these guys too. It's all one
Right.
squad. Get those guys out of the way with 12, and then the other guys can just jump over. That'll be it, though. Has they're from one of the Ultimate Chain of Command mods.
All right. And then with the 4, I'm going to try to drop smoke. If you could spawn me another smoke token.
So he can't see that.
Now, did we say someone had to have line of sight, or he has to?
He has to.
Okay.
He can't shoot anywhere that nobody has line of sight.
Right. But he can't drop smoke unless he has line of sight.
No, it just affects his accuracy.
Right. That's why I'm going to attempt right there, because Adams can see it.
Right. So you can do it, but it's just less accurate. So drop it where you like it and roll a d6. Dead on.
All right. And back to Mike.
Starting another chain of command die anyway.
Yep. Then I'm done.
CT.
I'm going to use my 3 to activate Adams.
Okay.
And with his 2, he's just going to remove both the shock. And then I'll combine for another 3 and move the Churchill flat out.
That's a little better.
And then I had a 4. He'll order the mortar team to attempt more smoke. If I could get another marker, please. Oh, that's going to move. Yeah.
That's going to go right off the table.
All right. Back to Mike.
Another command die and 3 junior commanders. All right. Sharp's going to run again. Okay. 3 dice, right?
Yes, sir. 16 inches.
All right, and we'll put the disruption on the other machine gun unit.
Yeah.
How far does the senior commander have to be?
To yell an order?
Yeah. Oh, he can't take any disruptions off, though, right?
No, he has to be attached to them to do that.
Gotcha. Okay, we're good then. Back to CT.
End of turn.
All right.
Smoke disappears when we're done.
Yes.
What's the other thing I was thinking about? Oh yeah,
my FO.
You can try your FO again next turn, next phase.
Oh joy.
Well, he's not going to be quite so eager with his boys' danger close. We'll see.
Yeah. Let's see. The 3, I'm just going to move the Churchill flat out. He can turn 90 degrees.
Yeah, up to, yeah.
Will he bog in the field?
Yep. Runs a risk.
He will?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which means he can't go flat out in the field. He has to roll 2.
All right, well, then I'm just going to go up, take my 90 down the road.
All right. $20.
Call it 7. That's close enough.
All right, and that'll be... What'll be that? Uh-oh, they're attached somehow.
What'd you do?
The tank and the smoke.
Give me a second. What you call it has...
ACD mod already.
No, I'm in the ACD mod looking for it. I want to demonstrate that we are the most high-tech gaming group on the planet. We got the mighty Has out there taking care of smoke puffs. as we speak. What did he's got collider adjusted cannons. Yeah, what'd you call it, Has? Let me know. I'll go get it. Yeah, they got to come off anyway, don't they?
Yep.
So that was all for you?
Yeah, then I'll take my next one.
Turn? Yeah. Ooh. Full chain of command die? Nope. Not yet. Not yet. Almost. But not quite.
All right, Churchill's going to move flat out.
Excuse me a second. I got to get Mike's overwatches off. That's not as flat out as you think.
And then McDonald's squad is going to move.
Move, okay.
They can't get any better cover if they go tactical, can they?
Yeah, if they go tactical, it moves them up a level. So that becomes hard cover. Although, the real issue here is just being seen.
That's true. You can't. Yeah, let's just move normal.
I mean, now he's gonna. Yeah, 18. Good point.
And just for our reference, Jim, is this all considered part of the woods? Or is this an
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I mean, if it's, again, it's, these trees should not be taken as like individual trees, but if you're here and he's here, you can see each other, right?
Right.
But
if I'm here and he's here, can we see each other?
It's going to come down
That's
to
why I'm asking if
I mean,
open space or just because of the table setup. That's why
to me, I take all this as kind of being inside this planted area. You know.
Yep. And I'm good with that. I just wanted to be.
Yeah, I think you're both crossing through a planted area is the way I read it.
Yeah. Okay. And my intent is to stay out of sight right now.
Yeah. And I'm good with that. I just wanted to be clear before we.
No, that's very fair.
All right, Mike, back to you.
All right.
Why did you only roll 3 dice, Mike?
I don't know. Cause
you roll 2 more and you get a chain of command. And the next phase is yours. 2 more dice.
Because I get better die rolls if I roll them.
Yeah, I think you should now insist on being able to roll 2 dice, 3 dice, and then 2 dice. You got 1 3. Next phase is yours, and you got 2 more chain of command points.
All right. We're going to move Mr. Sharp again.
Yep.
Going to run again.
All right, in this case, you got to remember he loses an inch from each group, 2 inches. So it's, 12. So these guys each, so they can only move 10. Who takes it?
Yep. And then end the phase, right?
Well, no. What I'm saying is who takes the.
Oh, I'm sorry. This one.
Remember, he gets 1 more. No, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you still got 3 to go. Okay.
All right. And so that ended the phase, correct?
It did, yeah.
Two more command dice.
Look at you.
This time these guys are going.
That parenthetically is a whole nother die, Mike, just so you know.
All right, good. So they're going to walk this time.
Okay. So technically he moves 2 less, he moves 4 less.
All right.
So you got a total of 9, so 18.
You could take one of the shocks off with your junior leader.
Also true.
Yeah, so we'll take this one off. Square them up. I just need to get him up here. Cover.
That you had more than enough to do that.
You said 9?
No, you had 18.
I had 18.
Yeah. 18 minus, 4. So 14. You're fine.
All right. And I think that's probably going back to CT now at this point.
All right.
Yep.
That will finish your chain of command die. And leave you 1 more. Jam tomorrow.
All right, I'm going to try to turn this Churchill over that hedge.
Well, it's certainly big enough. Why are you doing that, CT?
Oh no!
Oh, that's a bog. Stuck on the hedge. Nothing sadder than a stuck AVRE.
All right, and when do I get to try to
I
unstickify him?
believe it is. Oh, what a great shot that is, though. Hang on a second. All the kids at home are now mocking the AV. There you go, Ian. The hated AVRE is stuck in a hedge. Let me look that up real quick. End of the turn.
All right. Well, that's it. So back to Mike.
The command dice, an end of phase, and a section.
No, it's not end of phase. It means the next one's yours.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. I guess that's it.
It's you.
Question for you real quick, just for my reference. On a command dice, it says to ambush with a single infantry team.
Yeah.
Does that apply to ones on the table or just the ones?
Nope. You can't ambush once they're on the table.
Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I wanted to make sure about.
He can see them.
Right. Yep. All right. So into phase. Next phase, I should say.
Oh, end of turn. That's funny.
All right. And we'll end the turn.
All right, so it's going to be you. CT, you get to check now to see whether that thing gets unbogged. On a 1, 2, 3, you are stuck permanently for the rest of the game.
Oh, no pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you'll roll that.
And there I did.
Oh.
Put the whammy on him. The Churchill is out.
Well, it's not out. It's
Yeah, it
just
is.
stuck.
Yes, nope.
Oh.
No, it's out.
Okay.
It can't shoot?
Nope.
Oh, it can't do anything?
Really?
I don't believe so.
So I could just walk up to it and destroy it.
That's a good question. I've never confronted this. Hang on a second.
Yeah, but I'd say my turret isn't bogged down. My tracks are. I mean, unless we're all out of the tank digging it out.
Well, which is what you're doing right now.
Achilles says CT's crawling down into the tank and kicking the driver in the head.
I need to call some of those. I need to call some of those Ukrainian farmers to drag me out of here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna need you a John Deere, brother man.
They're busy getting out of their scuba gear.
Get out of here.
Yeah, they planted that Ukrainian reef that ship hit.
I mean, I don't know what you can see from there.
Oh, I know. Just in case he walks up to me is what I want.
Sure. I think that makes the most sense if you agree, OJ. I think that basically he can traverse the turret, but he's blind this way.
Yep.
He can obviously shoot the stuffing out of that building should he want to.
I think the only question is like in between these two trees here, is that open space or is it?
Yeah, that's a good point. No, I would.
I'm just asking.
Yes,
I don't care.
This is open.
Okay,
this is open,
and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And I'm good with that. I just wanted to be clear.
And I can shoot 8 inches into this.
Yeah, and you can shoot 8 inch. You can see 8 inches into the trees. So, a little bit.
David Pumphouse is watching.
Lieutenant Pumphouse is not on the table.
And it's 9:30 his time, unless he's gone back home.
Yeah, where are you, man? You on this side of the briny or not? Do they abandon it, Has? I would have... That's the only other thing I was wondering about. You got a rule on that. I'd love to see it. I don't find that in the book anywhere.
We don't have to decide it right this minute, but, I mean, if Has wants to look it up...
Yeah, if you've got a rule on that, Has, I'd love to see it, because that isn't stupid to me.
Now, question, though, if they abandon it, is that a bad thing happens?
I wonder if...
That's a good question, yeah. If they abandon it, I think it would be.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. But what does it say under AFV? Oh, immobilized is a bad thing happen. 1d6.
4.
-1. Which makes a boatload of sense. What do you mean that AVRE isn't coming up?
What do you mean the driver got it stuck?
Yeah, I think
it doesn't quite rank up there with the Moscow.
Look at this. The Has strikes.
11.6.1.
I'm looking at it.
John Stanley says,
and will abandon that vehicle is abandoned. There it is. He's right. Thank you, Has. Nice.
Put a smoke marker on it just to show that it's out of the game. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what else you would do to show it as abandoned.
Ooh-wee.
It's okay. He's got 3 more sitting there off the table, I'm sure.
All right, I think it's your phase.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah, because you ended the turn.
Oh.
Yeah, you ended the turn, which left CT to check, and
1 second.
Another 2. He's got we were talking to CT about having a lot of
sorry,
chain
my
of
wife
command
is my wife was giving me kisses. I had to take a break.
Ah, that's nice. Achilles wants me to paint a Z on your AVRE.
Not opposed.
Honestly, I'm wondering if you can find a John Deere tractor on the workshop now that you can insert into a game. I'm sorry, Jim. Did you get my 2 command dice?
Yeah, he did.
Well, now we have a correction from. We have an argument. Oh my gosh. Vehicles moving in soft ground may move at any speed they wish, however they bog.
How you liking Maryland, Dave?
Oh, that bogging is for soft ground.
Yes.
It was
okay.
a different
I see what's
roll.
going on. So what did you roll, CT?
I rolled a. Nope. I am.
He rolled a 1.
Still immobilized. I rolled a 1.
Yeah,
so
he is permanently
we
immobilized.
got it wrong, but we got it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm still abandoned.
Yep. Yeah, it actually. Wow, what a great group of guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Let's get it right, because it's always the new stuff that kills us, right? But this is cool. So yes, we have an abandoned vehicle, permanently immobilized.
It wouldn't be fun if we didn't encounter new situations.
New situations, absolutely. All right, so Mike, you got 2 extra points on your chain of command die.
Yep. You flagged that, right?
Yeah, I did. So
it's up to 4.
That's why you're up to 4.
I thought you did. Yep.
So now you're 2-1-1.
Yep, and I'm going to combine 2 of them together and take one of the shock off of my.
You can actually take both off.
Okay, then we'll take both off.
Because that's all he's doing, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And I think that's back over to Mr. CT. Oh, yeah, because I can't put a section under Overwatch, right?
What do you got? What did you have left? No, because you took the 3 to do that, and that was it. Yep. And only a 3 can do an Overwatch.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Dave purchased many pounds of Amish produce. But did you get like the Amish bologna? Did you get some cheese?
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with Ian. And I know David's been that way too. AFVs don't abandon. He's immobilized, but he's not abandoned. You don't give up that tank. You just don't, unless Mike can kill it. So we're gonna put the marker. We're gonna put the marker on it for its immobility, and he's already rolled to take the penalty for that. But that sucker can still shoot. Hey, we all saw Fury. We know what happens.
Actually, I never saw Fury.
Really? It's actually not that bad. There's some parts that are deeply stupid, but there's some parts I really liked.
Yeah. But I do agree with the logic.
Yeah.
That
they would stay in that sucker. They would stay in that sucker.
Unless the infantry was forced back and they got into a situation that, hey, it's stupid for us to stay here with no infantry support.
Yeah, and let's be real honest. There's a pretty easy German answer if they can execute it for getting rid of that thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm the German commander, so the likelihood of executing it successfully is...
Well, now that we have sorted that out, I'm going to put him on Overwatch.
Yeah.
In case anyone would like to sneaky on me.
Well, I mean, for what it's worth, that's going to be out the front. So, if Mike attacks you out the front, he gets what he's got coming to him.
Yeah, that's probably true.
If you walk in front of that thing, seeing what we've seen over these past many weeks from the AVRE, I really can't help you.
weeks. How about just a half an hour ago?
True.
All right, and then my other three, I'm gonna bring on Corporal Jackson.
Oh, Ian Jackson, not David Pumphouse, but Ian Jackson joins us. Okay. Lieutenant David Pumphouse has not joined us.
So my goal now is to kill Ian Jackson so Ian can bury himself.
Oh, that's very zen. A reflexive berry.
All right. Did you get my chain of command?
Did I? I don't think I did.
No, because I had a 1 there.
Yeah.
I think this is the most units CT's brought on into a single.
I would think it is.
That's not true. A couple times I had multiple tanks.
No, I'm sorry.
Infantry.
Your infantry.
Infantry, yes, that's probably true.
You may have brought 2 of them on once before, but didn't really have to utilize them.
But this
Yeah.
time.
But now you've
All
got
right.
all 3 of them on.
Yep, back to you, Mike.
All right. I'm just impressed I've lasted an hour and a half tonight. Hey, another command die.
Mm-hmm. Stacking those up.
All right. Not that they're doing me much good, but hey.
Well, there could be.
Oh, there's some things I can do.
Yeah,
here.
there are chances coming, I think, but.
Yeah. All right. We'll combine the 1 and the 2 to put these guys here on Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
And back to Mr. CT.
Another one.
All right.
Well, David-
The mortar's gonna try to drop smoke.
All right.
Dave, it's more important to make the father-in-law happy right now than it is to go visit battlefields.
Oh, that misses off the table, I think, right?
Correct.
All right, and then Jackson's gonna move on to 2.
All right. Where's he hiding? Oh, those fellas. That's 10 inches, isn't it?
Sorry, did I
Yeah,
did I misread the dice?
Yeah, it's a 4 and a 1, so it isn't it a 4 and a 1?
No, 4 and a 6.
Oh, 4
Yeah.
and a 6. Oh,
Yeah, so
that's what I'm
20.
confused by. Yeah, it's
Okay.
20. Thank you. That's what's got me confused.
And then the other 2.
Let's step away and get some water real quick.
No, I loved Antietam. My wife and I went there 100 years ago when we were first married.
We're just gonna inch up Adams tactically.
1 die. 4. Man, was the last time we got that marker? Where's he at? Yeah. Oh, there. Okay.
And it'll be back to OJ.
Give me 1 second. You're quicker than I thought.
Your father-in-law is a Taiwanese Navy SEAL.
All
I
right.
bet that was a fun first date.
Got another fleet command die.
Man,
Your Navy is showing again, OJ.
Why is that?
you said fleet.
You said you got a fleet command die.
Oh,
thi-
I thought I said complete.
Nope, we heard fleet.
Oh.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mm,
You can take the
I'm
man
wondering-
out of the Navy, but not the Navy out of the man. Is that how that works?
That's it.
or too much room in the man right now.
Well, God bless the Navy man for that too.
All right. I'm just gonna put Sharp on Overwatch if I can
Sure.
for the moment. All right. And I think that's about all I can do at the moment. So back to Mr. CT. I have 3 command dice. Wow.
Yup. Next phase is yours, CT.
All right. We're gonna send Jackson at a sprint. Put the shock. He'll take one off. Put the shock on the Bren team.
16.
Not much of a sprint.
It really isn't.
Can he really see that? Wow.
Why couldn't he? Mike, you can stop him if you want at any point.
I'm sorry, I stepped away for a minute. What's he doing?
Notionally, this guy right here has an arc of fire to there.
So we might as well take the shot.
Yeah, you're gonna shoot him in the gap. You're gonna have to move them all. You don't move them individually in this context, CT. You gotta maintain cohesion. So you're gonna move the rifleman first.
Yep.
All right. Range is. I don't think you're gonna be able to shoot any more than 3, to be honest.
And I've got a penalty too on that unit, I think. So.
Why?
Oh no, I don't. This
No.
one doesn't. Un's at full
Yeah,
strength.
Hoon doesn't have that.
It's just the one team that can see him, though.
Right.
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 Mm-hmm.
It's the one team that can see him, and I got this nervous feeling, and I don't know why. I just want to check something. Why the heck didn't I double that? Yeah, it's 36 inches. I knew it. I just flippin' knew it. Anyway. It's still long range anyway. So, 8 dice for 5 or 6. Yeah.
Is he using his interrupt or the Overwatch?
I assume you'd be using the Overwatch, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Does it make a difference?
It does, because 1 burns a die.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I was using the Overwatch. I just didn't know there was a
figured.
penalty for using the Overwatch.
8
that's
dice. All. 8 dice. 4, 5, 6.
1.
3.
Huh?
It's a
4,
it's
5,
a 5
6.
or 6. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a 5 or 6. Sorry, it's 1 hit.
Okay.
1 hit.
1
3,
hit.
4 shock. 5, 6 kills. Shock.
And there should be one on the Bren team as well from the running. Now, question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Overwatch just off on that one team or
Correct.
for the whole squad?
It's off on that team.
Okay.
They didn't
So
shoot.
this one still has Overwatch facing that way, right?
That's
Okay. Just checking. All right, and then we're going to attempt to drop some smoke because we didn't like that very much. Four. I
No line
don't
of
think I have
sight.
line of sight because
No.
there's too many hedges.
So 12 inches short. Where are you again? That's not where you wanted it.
Not so much. And with my other one, my FO is going to attempt his phone call.
Ring, ring.
2.
Nope.
I
Not
don't
this
think that's
turn.
good. All right. Then I'll take my next phase.
Next turn, next phase is yours again.
All right, Jackson's going to go. He's going to... remove the shock on the rifle team. And they're going to go normal.
$18. Man. Yeah, Blue Label duty free or not, my friend, is not cheap. One of my former deputies bought it for me as a going away present, and I'm still nursing that bottle. It's been a few years.
Someday Velcro will be old enough to buy you a bottle.
There you go. I'll be happy if he has job enough to buy me a bottle. So,
It's Velcro. Of course he will.
So I understand you're over there freezing a chop.
I have frozen said job.
That's a frozen. Yep. That's frozen. Well, it doesn't matter much, but right now, but that's a frozen job.
Yep.
Then, with a 4, I want the mortar to again attempt smoke. If you could spawn me some, Sergeant Fox can yell at them.
That should be...
I think that hits.
Yep.
All right. And then... it's my 3. What am I going to do with this 3? We're going to move Adams up tactically.
$10.
Being careful to stay behind the smoke. And then we'll take the next phase again.
Two of them.
With a 3, we're going to order Jackson to remove shock. And then we're just going to move tactically.
$6. Like I'm made out of tactical markers.
And the other 3, McDonald's going to go on Overwatch. And over to Mike.
Two 1s, 2 2s, and a worthless 6. Okay, so let me ask this. If I use one of my command dice to end the turn, that removes the smoke, right? And
Yep.
do I get to roll again, or does it go back to CT at
You would
that
go
point?
back to CT unless you chose to spend another die to interrupt.
All right. But he doesn't have a dice to roll, does he? Or to interrupt with?
It doesn't.
I do.
He does, but the point is, it's a question of timing. If you end the turn goes to CT, so he's got nothing to interrupt. If you then spend another die to interrupt him, the point of it being he can't interrupt your interruption. So if you're willing to pay 2 dice, you can get a free shot at this guy.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
But you're spending 2 dice at that point.
Right.
And you will lose in job.
And yes.
Well, I'm going to lose the job anyways, so that is kind of a moot point, though, right?
Sure.
But I can use one of the ones right now to. Well, do I need to turn this machine gunner to keep an eye over this way?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the Overwatch marker, that's the angle you're looking at.
Right. Nope, I get it. So I can use one of my ones right now. Do something like this, right?
Yeah.
And I can combine the other one and the two together to put Can I put a second Overwatch?
No,
marker
you cannot do anything else in Overwatch.
It doesn't matter because if I end the turn, the Overwatches come off anyway.
Exactly. Yep.
And the tacticals come off also.
Yep. No, he stays tactical. He will get light cover where he's standing.
All right.
Because that just reflects how his guys are moving.
All right. We might as well spend the 2 dice and end the turn and do an interrupt.
All right. So the poofs come off.
Overwatch comes off. All the Overwatches do.
Tactical stays. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking. Oh, tactical does come off.
Yep.
That's interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, this is a big chance here, Mike. Paying a lot for it. And it's short range. It's 8 dice, Mike.
Oh, I thought I was rolling for my start of the next turn. For my interrupt.
No. Here's the deal. You spent 1 turn to end the turn, right?
Uh-huh. Okay.
That moves it to CT's turn. You're then spending your second dice. I gotta get 2 dice over here. You get to activate 1. You get to move.
Oh, okay.
So you get what you're doing here is you're interrupting with an unpinned section or team. So you can activate this whole section if you want. I don't know if they can see any. Can they see them? No. They'd have to move from there. So
no, I'm good with that.
So all you're doing is firing 8 dice over here for 4, 5, 6. That's all you get.
All right. So I rolled 3 or 5.
And what did you get?
Nothing.
You didn't get any 4, 5s, or 6s?
I got 1 4 and 1 5.
Okay, so that's 2, and that's 3.
No. That's.
Oh, you got 2 hits. Okay.
Yeah.
It's in the open. It's split up, so 1 each. 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kills.
All right, Bren team.
Shock.
Rifle team.
Nothing.
Oh, we have to take off this job over here.
Get rid of this job.
And roll bad things.
Yes. OJ, that is a bad thing happening.
3.
3. 1 more down. Takes you to 5.
Right.
All right. CT. Now it's you did have a chance to roll. It's your turn to roll. Two more. Full die. And 1.
All right. The 2s are going to combine to activate Adam's section. they can sprint, right? He just can't take shock off.
On a 2? Sure, yeah.
All right, they're gonna sprint.
20. But this one obviously moves. The Brenti moves 18. I have just about everything Crossfire because the man who designed Crossfire designed Shaco. My view, Crossfire is what I recommend everybody if you want to know about Crossfire is check out Lindy Beige, his rather remarkable YouTube channel with 1 million+ followers. He ran one of the most interesting war games I've ever seen, a worldwide 1-day Crossfire campaign. It's a fascinating system. Really enjoyed learning it. Really enjoyed playing it. But it's a concept more than a particularly good simulation in my mind.
All right, then I'm going to use my 4 to activate Sergeant Fox. He's going to ask for smoke.
Mm-hmm.
For
Do you have line of sight?
12 short. Nope. And then my FO is going to try yet again since the turn was just ended.
Mm-hmm.
3.
What does that mean? What does that mean? You can ask next phase.
Excellent. All right. Then it's back over to Mike.
All right.
Next phase is yours.
We'll put guys on Overwatch.
Done.
That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Command die. Can't do anything else. CT.
Fireball Forward has way too many damn dice. I have a very... I got very interested because I love Little Wars and I love the games they play. I ain't playing Fireball Forward. Oh, no.
All right, I changed my command die.
Wait a minute. How many dice have we rolled for,
No, different die types.
Oh, okay.
It's like, okay, this is a D6, but this is a D8, but this is a D12, this is a D10. No.
All right, my 3 I'm going to use to remove shock. 1 shock there. And then we are going to move normally. What's the angle on his Overwatch over here?
Which one? This one there?
I don't have Overwatch
He doesn't have
side.
Overwatch. He fired.
Oh, I thought he just put that squad on Overwatch.
No. Oh, that's right. You can put that whole thing on Overwatch, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
Somebody's being too cute by half. I know you do, Has. I don't like it one bit. That's the one place that you and I just have chosen to disagree. I actually think it's an obtuse system. I like ASL for what it is, but I don't even know what Fireball Forward is trying to do.
All right, and then I'm gonna combine the two of the twos. I think I just had two left, right? No, I had three. 2 twos to a senior.
Mm-hmm.
He is then going to ask for the FO to call in a spotting round.
Groovy.
And the FO is going to...
No. You have to ask again.
Oh, I'm asking this time?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're asking again. You just weren't cut off for the turn.
Okay. Do I have to roll the die then?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm cut off for the turn.
Yep.
They don't like me up in HQ.
Well, they heard you wrecked an AVRE.
Yeah, well, that was the hedge's fault.
Beep. The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
And
Crank
then
call, crank call.
He's going to ask for more smoke.
Oh, I will say, as negative of it as I've just... Well, hey, Memoir and Commands and Colors, Deep Six, that's what we do around here, man. I would suspect we've probably played more Commands and Colors Napoleonics on this channel than any other game.
And Sharp Practice he mentioned also.
Yeah.
I think you like a lot too.
I do.
All right,
I am going to sit down and watch the Fireball Forward game to actually watch it played by the guys who designed it to see if I can make heads or tails of the thing.
Over to you, Mike.
The thing I absolutely adore about Sharp Practice is that Richard built it from the ground up to reflect the tactics of the period.
There we go. 2 more command dice.
There you
Or points.
No. 2
No,
plus
I
2
was
is
about to say.
4, dummy.
Or I will say, wait a minute. I'll take the bonus. I need all the
Counting
help I can
hard.
get. All right, we'll put Sharp on Overwatch, and back to Mr. CT.
And call for more smoke. If you could spawn it for me.
Yeah, no, it's not the... Just to be clear, it's not the number of dice. I don't care about that. Are you kidding? Have you seen our LaSalle games? I don't like games that use different die types. I think they... It's one of the things that I kind of wince at about Kiss Me Hardy, to be honest.
A couple of different die types is fine. It's just when you start getting into 4 or 5,
Right. It's too much.
An entire Dungeons and Dragons set.
Right. And the idea that that's a better simulation is funny.
All right, and then...
Deep Six says he played with you during one of the
Oh,
cons.
yeah. Yeah. Woot, woot, woot. I've built a lot of memoir for this.
I apologize, CT. Did you say you were done or you're still looking?
No, I am contemplating.
Okay, and that's fine. I just wasn't sure what I heard.
All right, Jackson is going to move tactically.
6. Yeah, you're gonna... Nope. Yeah. There's your... I don't know how you can see that line, but somehow you can.
Well, remember we got shot at from over there before,
Yeah.
so we're...
Yeah.
I think to be fair, they just kind of know that they need to keep the smoke between them
Yeah.
and this general.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They know where the bad guys are, and they know where the smoke is.
All right, your turn, Mike.
No, of course not. It has. I hate colored bases. I really do think they're nasty.
Real quick before he does anything.
Yeah.
If I were to interrupt, will that trigger his Overwatch mid-interruption?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you move, yeah.
Right.
Sure does.
It's just the interrupt can't interrupt an interrupt.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it is one of the great revelations in this game. I forget, it was when you were playing with Vance that we discovered that Overwatch, except for spawning, any movement in front of an Overwatch triggers a shot.
All right, all set?
Yep.
Okay, back to you. Unless I can combine dice to get to a 5.
Hey, I got a 5.
There you go.
I look, I respect bolt action. Let me tell you why. It's because it's brought a lot of people into the hobby from Warhammer 40K. But it is Warhammer 40K for World War II. I think its tactics are, and the thing I do not like about it is in this battle, CT would have sat down going, and now I'm going to have Lieutenant Pumphouse, and he's got +2 binoculars, and he comes with guys who have +3 E-tools, and they're going to get a +6 when they. It's all about that min-maxing rubbish rather than the TO and E's of the units. Fireball forward, great credit. Crossfire, great credit. They found themselves on the TO and E's. Bolt action doesn't. It founds itself around min-maxing unit lists, competition fights, and selling soldiers.
It sounds more like an RPG.
It is. It is.
I mean, seriously. I mean,
it does. It has a lot of that. And like I say, it's brought a lot of people in the hobby. A lot of people love it. And I have all respect. And if that's what you enjoy, that's what you should play. But the idea that it's an accurate simulation of World War II tactics is kind of goofy.
Yeah, I like the, I guess, the random chip pull activation, you know.
Oh, yeah, the dice bag.
Draw the dice
yeah.
until I played this and realized, wow, this adds even more complex uncertainty and use of tactics when you're rolling these command dice.
Right.
You can do so much more.
Right.
Speaking of which, I'm having a hard time cracking this nut here you got.
Yeah, this is without a tank.
Yes, I know. I am floundering slightly. I am, could you say, bogged down slightly?
Why don't you bring your other one on?
Oh, I'm not ready to bring my other surprise on yet. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll need it. So, Corporal Jackson here. Well, actually, sorry. Senior's going to ask for smoke. If you could spawn me another one.
You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. I was going to say, who's got line of sight to that? Oh, yeah, right. Jackson. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's to the right. 6 or 12?
12, yeah.
All right, and then Jackson's going to sprint. He will take the shock off of the Bren team and leave it on the rifle.
All right. 20.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
At some point. So basically what you should do is grab them and start moving them.
Wherever the streams cross.
Stop. There
You
go.
can hit me right there, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So just remember how much you got left.
Well,
right there.
I can shoot at you. Whether or not I hit you is a totally
It's a
different.
whole different question. Range.
I'm not tactical, so I have to. Don't get that.
Oh yeah. You're not when you're running. You ain't.
Nope.
So how far away, Mike?
I don't know. Look at the distance.
Just outside of.
Oh, 8 dice. 4, 5, 6. Or 5 or 6, I'm sorry. Oh!
1, 2, 3,
Oh!
4, 5. Wow.
There it is.
Wow.
They're in the open. So, Mike, it's up
Let's-
to you. You've got the Bren team or the Rifleman. Which do you want to put it on? Who gets the extra?
Rifleman.
On the
Alright.
Rifleman. So 3 on the
3.
Rifleman. 2 shock. And where did my shock markers go, for heaven's sake?
They're over here on the right-hand side of the table.
All right, so 2 shock on those Riflemen, worst they've had all day. And now on the Bren team for 2. 1 kill. Where's Jackson holding out? There
He
he is.
should be in there.
Is it Jackson? 1 die.
Nope.
It is not. Just take a Rifleman.
Please.
Oh! Alright, you may continue your movement, and that Overwatch comes off. They just tap danced across the field, and 1 man got left behind.
The other 2, and the others are like, what the heck happened? What happened to Billy Ray?
All right, and then somewhere back there, I had other stuff to do.
I'm pretty sure, Achilles, at this point, that CT would happily acknowledge that, yes, tanks are nice to have.
Oh, absolutely. I've never doubted
Yeah, I
that.
don't know if that was ever in question.
Yeah. All right, and then yeah, we'll throw it back to Mike.
All right.
Next phase is yours.
All right. We're going to try something monumentally stupid here. We're gonna move
Monumentally.
Well, as opposed to accidentally doing stupid
Alright,
things, but we're going to move sharp.
Alright.
He's going to walk.
Just remember, if you get within, what is it, 8,
8.
Mm-hmm.
he initiates close combat.
Yep.
So he gets 10 inches.
20. It's double.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was just 1 dice, though.
No. Walk in is 2. Yep.
Up here, though, so he's not out there in the middle of the freaking road. I guess I get the next phase, but no,
do.
I don't want to leave him on the road because I probably won't roll a 3 to save my life.
Or a 2. A 2 would work.
Yeah. Might as well. Ain't got nothing else to lose in this game. That put him right there in the middle of the road.
Although, let it be said, the last guys that wound up in the middle of the road, yeah, that went poorly. But
Yeah, but that tank's over here.
that tank's dead now. Yeah, that guy's dead. That tank
Oh,
is
he's
dead.
No,
not
he's not
dead.
dead. He's
Come
just disabled.
right here.
Yeah.
Right there.
You ain't
Where
got
at?
that. What kind of arc you think you got?
I got a turret.
Yeah, but you'd have to activate that thing.
Oh yeah, my turn. I'm just telling him. Come
yeah, but I'm saying,
stop right there.
but I'm saying the Overwatch don't get it done.
Oh no, I don't even have Overwatch anymore.
Oh, that's right, you lost it.
Right. So back to second phase then.
Yeah.
I can't. Can I put this machine gun back on Overwatch
What'd you roll?
with the ones?
No,
No, you need
that's
junior.
that's only from a junior leader.
Okay. So we'll end the phase. Oh, look at all those 3s.
There you go, and a chain of command.
There. And a chink. So Overwatch,
Now you got an Overwatch again.
and these guys are going to walk again.
2 dice.
They're just out for a nice Sunday stroll. They're in the middle of a combat
12
zone.
inches.
probably don't get to shoot then, do they?
No, no.
Okay. They'll get shot at, but they won't.
Can I
shoot.
see him from that turret now? That is a umpire call right there.
Can you see him from the turret?
Through 2 hedges?
I can see over the,
You
but I don't
can-
know if I can see.
Yeah, I don't think so. No. Mm-mm. Especially since you're looking this way, I'm gonna say no.
Well, if I
Alright.
was looking at him, can I see him is what I want to know.
I mean, oh, you know what though? Even worse is you're gonna catch the shadow of that tree.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right. So back to you, Mr. CT.
Let's see. Well, the senior leader is gonna say we should move. We should
We should go.
we should maybe go. Do we want to do that? No. Do we want to run?
Well, these guys can't run.
No, they can walk very slowly.
Yeah.
Actually, first we're gonna get 3 McDonald's here, and they are going to move.
All right. 20.
Wait, will that initiate close combat if I get that close?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Why wouldn't it? I mean, you're going to be fighting over a hedge, which is all sorts of weird modifiers to it,
Yeah.
which he gets, not you.
Oh, he's right on that hedge, so I could see him though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't shoot him, but... And you both got heavy cover.
Uh-oh, my guys are dancing. All right, that was that. And then on my the 4, Sergeant Fox is going to ask the mortar to drop an actual mortar round.
That's hitting. That's just good old-fashioned hitting.
Yep, but he does not have line of sight.
Right, so,
So
it's no LOS, which means it's effective range. 2 dice, 5, 6. One hit. You've got 2 teams that are in the open, so it's up to you, CT. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're the same thing.
Yeah, they're as long as they're the same.
They are. 3-4 shock, 5-6 kills.
Let me rolling.
Yeah.
Yep, just
That's
one.
you, Mike. One.
Okay, sorry. 1.
Nothing.
All right, then another activation. Sergeant Fox is going to tell the FO to run.
Run, son!
He can go.
3d6. It doesn't matter. He
Yeah.
doesn't shock. 18.
Good lord, I've made it 2 hours into this game.
What are you talking about, Mike? You are making the FO run. I don't
I
know. I don't know if I agree with your strategy here, but I am profoundly amused that you have compelled the FO to bugger off.
Whatever made you think I have a strategy at
Yeah,
this
no,
point?
I get it. I get it. But the fact that the FO has to bail, that's all right.
Oh, and I made a small operating error. Do I want to do that? No. No, and Sergeant Fox is going to run too.
All right.
Never mind.
I was gonna say, you sure? I was like, 28. You can watch all the stuff you want, but getting him killed is a bad plan. You might make Pump House have to work for a living.
All right. And that, I think...
Yeah, the trees limit LOS to 8 inches.
Yeah, that's it. Over to you, Mike.
Two threes.
A lot of stuff.
I can do something. So there's no way I can shoot at any of these guys over here, right?
Nope.
But can I turn and shoot at these guys on the other side of the hedge?
You could pivot with this guy and shoot through the hedge, yes. If this guy shoots, he's got to move with 1 die, and he shoots with half effect.
Well, we might as well give that a try.
Before you do that, I should like to interrupt.
Yeah, I figured. That's a die. Where's your die? I gotta take it. I'm gonna take it. Bursting through the hedge. So what do we count? What you want to give me a count here, Mr. Man? 1, 6. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's him. Is he within close range? Yeah. So it's 10 plus 4. Ooh, that SMG is nice. 14. 14 for 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct?
Yes.
So, yeah, we'll say that both these guys can catch it. So 7. So it's... Wait, no, Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. So it's up to you. Do you want it to the left or the right? Because it's uneven.
Oh, take the left.
3. Oh, sorry, 4 on the left then. 5 shocks, 6 kills.
Kill.
No, it's a shock.
No, I rolled a 5.
That's a shock. 5 shocks, 6 kills.
Oh,
You're
I'm
in heavy
sorry.
cover.
You're both in heavy cover.
Okay, gotcha.
And then 3 over here. 5 shocks, 6 kills.
One
Another
shock.
shock. All right. So, your response to that, as you've said, is to go like that. To go like this. Now, your commander can take one of these off, which you're going to want to do.
I can't get that guy over there, that FO. Dang it.
No, you cannot.
As much trouble as he's caused me the last
Many weeks. Many weeks.
They're surprisingly hard to kill.
Yeah, they are. They're one guy. You know, it's like
Right.
killing one guy is actually shockingly hard unless you're a sniper.
Yep.
So this is going to be 16. 20 for 4, 5, 6.
Was he at half for this one?
Oh, shoot. Sorry, Mike. So
right.
it's going to be 8, 12.
You're gonna regret that. I rolled 1 6.
Yep.
It's actually 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 16 for 4, 5, 6.
I did have quite a few 4s there, but still.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Evens. So 4 on the left, CT, 5 shocks, 6 kills.
4 on the Bren.
Oh! Shock and a kill. Same on the right. Shock. Is it McDonald? It is not. So McDonald loses a rifleman. Or, yeah. No, the Bren team.
Oh,
That was
yes, one of the Bren carriers. Yep.
One of the Bren carriers is down. Man down. All right.
Almost killed as many people this game as I have combined all the others.
No, this is... Once that AVRE ain't rumbling around. All right, Mike, what else do you got?
I think that's it. Just simply because my other unit can't do anything.
All right.
I had 2 6s. Wait a minute. I rolled 2 6s, didn't I? Looking back here at the game, yeah. No.
You had a 1, 2, 3, 3, and a 4.
That's because because I forgot that CT had done the interrupt. I need to read up 2 more lines. So yeah, I'm done.
All right. CT.
And I will admit, this is kind of a cheesy gamey thing, but I had to do something for a change besides just run away.
Well, considering it's the last battle.
Right. Exactly.
Trying to get a flank shot or just, do something.
Well, speaking of cheesy gamey things.
Sure.
We are going to deploy Lieutenant Pumphouse.
What? What? Roused from his slumbers?
Dave, he's trying to get you killed.
Wait, sorry, no, we're not yet. Hold on.
He's gonna get married. That should be enough torture for him. I mean,
wait, I don't think I can do what I wanted to do.
Uh-oh.
That's unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Lieutenant Pumphouse is calling from the peanut gallery, grenades just for the fun of it?
we just expended $2 million of ordnance to kill one guy.
No, I don't think. Oh, actually. No. Yeah, because I can't use my Piat team unless he's commanded by senior leader.
Correct.
And I can't do that if he's not on the board yet. So... why not? We'll bring him on.
Look at this. Oh, I see. It's not so much that your team won't fire. They just won't fire at humans.
Right. But if I bring them on and then have Pumphouse tell him to shoot at humans, can I do that?
No,
if I bring them on?
not in one turn.
Not in this phase, right? Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to use my 3. And we will remove a shock and then shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Take it off the Bren, please.
You got it. 8, 13 for McDonald. 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 for 4, 5, 6.
You sure?
Why?
I thought it was only...
Oh, sure, you're only 6, aren't you? 6 for the rifle, 6 for the Bren, right?
Yep.
7, 8, 9, 10, 14. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 and 3. OG on the left. 5 shock, 6 kills.
One kill.
1 kill. 5 shock, 6 kills on the right.
1 kill.
Oh, is it Scharfführer Sharp?
3.
It is not. So you're man down each way.
And then let's see what else we're doing. How far can Sergeant Fox yell?
He's a senior. 18 inches.
Can he move and then yell?
No, because that's an action. Well, if he moves 1 die.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna move. Try to move 1 die.
All right. Eight.
Oh, that's
Nope.
your call.
Nope.
Well, then on a 1, the mortar's gonna use its last ammo.
Last
HE ammo. Yep, on here.
2 2 dice for 5, 6. Oh, nasty.
1 each.
1 each.
that right?
That's 4, 5, 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kills. Oh, kill. He's out.
Kill. 2 kill.
Oh.
Got him.
Well, we must check. Is it Sharp?
Yes.
Is not.
Oh no, it's a 1.
Sharp is alone. Sharp is a man alone. We got to check now against bad things happen.
Three.
That's another 1 down. You are now down to 4 command dice.
Yep. Do we get 2 bad things happen? 1 for each section?
No, that is a section. Those 2 teams are a section.
Do I get to bring these? Hey, what's this militia here? Can I bring these guys on?
Yes, you may bring this 4th class militia. I was playing with those guys. Yes, these are American War of Independence. In they come. Pew pew.
All right, it's back to you.
They may
Mike.
shoot better than my guys.
Mhm.
Honestly, I don't think there's any point in continuing at this point.
All right.
I mean, he's got me outnumbered massively and flanking me on both sides.
Yeah, it's a little Island. It's a little Rourke's Drifty now, I think.
Yeah.
You got 8 dice coming both ways, but it's not going to change the outcome.
Right.
Absent I was looking at these Adams guys, but that was the only thing I have learned absolutely watching Chain of Command all these weeks is you do not put a tank in the open on Overwatch. You don't do it. You're asking to get it killed.
No, and I should have on that. I should.
Had you parked that tank anywhere that he couldn't have shot at it,
right.
This game changes. Now, does he move up his AVRE the same way? Who knows? But imagine this situation and you've got that 4 sitting back there.
Right. That's what I should have done before I brought these infantry on that got slaughtered on the first turn also.
That would have been an absolute nightmare. There is a part of me that wants to see. I mean, look, you've got a whole section that could just run up into here, and he's not going to blast you out of there.
Right.
Now, ultimately, it's heavy cover, so it's 6 and 2 3s.
What's it? Oh, the building, because it's not reinforced. Remember?
Right. It's not a bunker. If that's a bunker, I don't know what the what is. But wow. What a fine way to end the campaign. One of the toughest, tightest battles we've had. Yes, the tank does have to come in via the road. That is correct.
What's that?
The tank does have to come in on the road, yes.
Oh, on the road. You said the other road. That's why.
Yeah, no. I'm just looking at here.
So what I should have done is not brought him in and put him on Overwatch, but moved him, is what you're saying?
No, well, I'm saying you bring him on here and you shoot him.
And that's where I was thinking that he had to come on and he couldn't move any further. He had to stop here.
No, you can put him 12 inches.
Could you right, and I moved him.
Oh yeah, you could have gotten him. You could have gotten him out of line of sight.
Okay, and he had to come on. I was thinking he had to stay on the road. That was my mistake.
He comes on here, but he can off road over this way.
All right. Yeah. All right.
And CT has no shot there.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
And if that tank is playing in the backfield here, who knows?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. If I wouldn't have brought these guys on that got slaughtered right away and moved the tank the first opportunity on the next turn instead of bringing these infantry on, either way he would have been out
Sure.
of sight.
Whew. Major campaign victory for CT in Operation Martlet. Congratulations.
Thank you for running it. Thanks for playing, Mike.
Yeah, Mike,
you.
what a great way to step in, and yeah,
It was a lot of fun watching you from the first game in the campaign all the way to here. How much like you were learning the game and you were putting me through my pay. That was a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad.
yeah, because this one, there's no doubt this is the best back and forth scenario that I've seen, and it shows. And it's something Vance used to point out is that if the tanks are in the game, the dynamic is radically different than if it's not.
Yeah.
I know that sounds stupid and self-evident, but it's true. You know.
Well, and when I lose my tank, his huge machine guns are very scary to go head to head with.
Yep.
Yeah, so I could have brought that Panzer on here and put him on Overwatch.
Yep. Or alternatively, the other thing you could have done, I think, parked it here.
Right. Well, yeah, I would have thought that I would have wanted it here, put him on Overwatch to kind of cover this entire area right here. Because even if he would have tried to bring infantry up here,
I mean, you park him right there. He's got a tube like that.
Right.
So, but more importantly, he can't use that AVRE with impunity.
No, and I probably would have gone here because, like I said, I could have had Overwatch here, but I also would have had mobility if he would have.
And the other big thing is, I absolutely would have kept one of the squads off so I could ambush with those Panzerfausts.
Yeah, I didn't think about that until after it was way too late. So
because this space in here, I remember when I built this, I was thinking, yeah, CT is going to have a great time until he gets right at this point.
Yep. And I can't see nothing.
And then you can't see nothing, and it is just a wilderness. Now, you did a great job, CT, of bringing up I was looking, you brought up the infantry to cover here, which is great.
Yep.
You know, so he's
until he got bogged down.
Yeah. There was no easy, but then Mike, that was the thing that made sense about your move, bringing these guys here to pull them off the cover. There's a lot of good tactics, a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. I figured it was a little gamey, but I thought, what the heck, if I get a shot at these guys over here and...
No, you threatened my CO, you threatened a jump off point. That was good. And your patrol phase was really good. You kept me out from where I was trying to go. Yeah. You put me in such a bad spot. I was kicking myself.
Yeah.
You did really well.
Yeah. If I would have remembered everything, I would have, like I said, put the tank over here to begin with. Would have kept the one section off the table, or the one unit off the table, and just worried about this in this area maybe. Mm-hmm. You know, these two areas. And
yeah, the scenario. Well, it's interesting that you say that, Deep Six, because the thing about the punch from Vunsha is that it takes place on a different board pretty much every campaign. Because the punch from Vunsha doesn't automatically go onto the same board. I agree with you. It was a really fun scenario. And not only because we actually saw an AVRE take one right in the face. But it was we've seen some great scenarios, and I agree completely with I've certainly learned a lot about how this game plays and how it thinks. That's a thing I really, really, really admire about Chain of Command. Unlike a lot of other games I've played, there's an oniony aspect to the tactics. And I think, going to something I think it was that Has mentioned, it's one of the things you love about ASL if you play it enough. There's so much going on that you can go, oh, that works that way. Okay. And if you then say, well, does that make sense in a historical perspective? And it does, well, that's just bonus. That's just an absolute freaking bonus. So I still have not heard from Dalinor. I'm assuming, I don't know if he has returned from his sojourn in the South. I have to get a hold of him to see what we're doing on Saturday, because I don't know yet. But next week is Eggmill week. That's what more happy thing could I say than next week is Eggmill week. So Wednesday night warfare will be the epic battle of Egmul for Chain of Command. There, I did it. Commands and Colors Napoleonics.
Ooh.
So we're going to play Commands and Colors Napoleonics, the Battle of Egmul. And then on next Thursday for the Thursday Night Throwdown, we're going to play an 1809 sharp practice game. It may be 2 players, it may be 4 players. It depends what I can find, what I can build. And then on Saturday, a week from this coming Saturday, we're going to play the Battle of Egmul for Blucher. My reconfigured Battle of Egmul with all the bases set up and my terrain and all that other stuff. So we played it before. It was a great battle and a lot of fun. So we have all the Egmul all the time next week in honor of Egmul Week. So please come around for that. And obviously we're not too terribly far from having to fire up Operation Overlord for Rommel because we have to be ready in June for Waterloo Week. So it's a lot of stuff. And we'll play all the things. Chain of Command Napoleonics. Oh, yes. Yeah, Deep Six, absolutely. Yes, there is at some point in the very near future, we're going to do 2 things, but the main one is there is actually a big chain of command for this very campaign. For Operation Martlet. Hint, it involves 1 player getting a platoon of armor. He gets to make much tank. So perhaps we should do that at some point after Egmul Week. I think I would like to do that. Anyway, thanks so much, CT, for sticking around for no less than 3 campaigns and for a big win like that. Thanks, Mike, for stepping in and playing. It was a blast. We had a nice crowd tonight. Had a bunch of folks hanging out and watching. So, and they are both designed by Richards. 'Tis true. So, hey, I appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you on Saturday night, we hope. But in the meanwhile, please take care of yourselves and one another. We'll talk soon.